Okay, this might be a little bit weird. We're live? I think we're live. Are we live? I'm thinking we're live. Are we live, guys? I need to know if we're live. Let me check real quick. Are we live? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna mute my microphone real quick. Hold on. Need to check if this is live. Okay, we are live. Good, 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 good. So, welcome, everyone, one and all, to the stream. I know that it's been a while since I posted a video, like 5 months, 6 months, maybe 7 months ago. Is when I posted my last video slash stream. If it was a stream. Okay, about my life. At the time back then, wasn't really a lot long ago. It was like 15 years ago, 14 years ago. Is when I started hooking on to crap. Not like drugs and all that, like stuff a kid usually hooks onto trains, space, as you can tell by the telescope back there. Sorry about that. Rocks, reading, all that crap. Minecraft back then was kind of fun. Oh yeah, I forgot there's no water over here. Be right back, guys. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Definitely gonna have to edit that out. Anyways, I was getting hooked onto stuff like space, trains, reading, of course, hunting, Batman, basically. What else? Titanic. Even though Titanic was years before me. Um, Sometimes things get in the way, of making videos like this. Sorry to go off track, but okay, camera's up to check. Good, good. Let me make sure it's up to check. Sorry about that. Um, Not a whole lot is happening right now for my life. Right now, I was just basically catching up to school, seeing what all I can do, seeing if I'm going to go to college, all that. Life is going to get in the way of these videos, so expect less and less videos to happen quite often, and also these live streams, because school is keeping me on my toes right now, for the most part. And then after this, I have prom, and then I have my senior trip to deal with, and my senior prom as well. And then, of course, we have our senior prank that we have every year. So there's that. not going to say what school I'm at though because I don't like giving out that much private information. You know, people these days, they want to keep the things private and don't want to get hacked. Dedoxed. I think I'm going to stop with singing because I know I sound bad. I know it sounds bad to me. My voice is getting deeper every day, so there's that. I know that sometimes that I will make a few songs at my school, but not a whole lot. Because I know the songs I've seen are not really good, except for like a few. And that was because I was just barely hitting the notes right. Oh, sorry about that. New reeds for my saxophone back in there. Well, let me get it real quick. My saxophone thing. Frick, why do it keep on falling? Why does it keep on falling? I don't know why does it keep on. Why does it keep. Do you guys know why it keeps on falling? I don't know why it keeps on falling. Hold on, let me get it out. There's too much right here. Oh, where are you son of a gun? There you are. It's really hard to get you out. Ow. Now, I must warn you guys, it has been a while since I pulled my bad boy out. I'm gonna arrange. Yep, there we go. Perfect. About, yeah. Perfect, okay, good. Should probably show you the case first. Back when I was at, when I was at Verdigris over in Claremore. Then again, this is one of those schools I wouldn't really pick up information. But in this case, it is important. So this is my alto saxophone that I used to have back in the good old days. There's a lock on this side. Let me unlock it real quick, guys. It has been a very long time since I've last dealt with this thing. Yeah, this is what it looks like. Really fancy smanchy. I have not touched this within like 8, 9 years. When I was like 10, 11. And trust me, that's a really long time. I'm trying to figure out where this part went. Probably nothing. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Anyway, let me just pour out this real quick. feel it. Yeah, I feel it. Sorry about this. Oh God. My freaking case fell. What the crap? Hold on, guys. This is gonna take a little bit. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, that's not really how you play it, but oh well. This is a real way you're supposed to hold it. I'm really trying, baby. There we go. Yeah. Alright, I really need to get different reeds. These ones are broken, all the hell. Yeah, this one's chipped. And yeah. I mean, it's possible to play with the chipped reed. Like this. Like that is possible to play. But the thing is, it won't play well because of that little indent right here. So the notes might be a little bit out of tune. The rest is fine, it's just that part right there is messed up. Oh, that would have been bad. Yeah. Dang it, come on. Hold on. There we go. Right there. Alright. That's enough of that. Been too long on that part. Yeah, about like 6 minutes. 7 minutes. Yeah, that was about a few years back. I was forgot to take off this guard. Sorry about that. Anyways, that was a few years back. Back before all that crap happened over at Quita. Not sure a lot of you know this, but back then, I was a troublemaker back then. Like, oh my god, was I in so much trouble. In Shadow Mountain. I don't know, but it felt like 5 months. Now, if you don't know about Shadow Mountain, where have you been? Shadow Mountain a child, is basically child prison. It's not school. It's not prison. Not even juvenile detention. It's not even alternative school. You probably haven't heard about Shadow Mountain because, well, back when I was young, like 9, 8, I destroyed almost half of the school, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, I don't know. And I had the cops called on me. They talked to the superintendent and the principal, Quita, said that I was either going to jail or I was going to Shadow Mountain. So of course my family chose Shadow Mountain instead of jail because if I went to prison, that'd be a felony on me and I would not be able to get a job. They want me to have a job, so. What? You hush up, Annabelle. It's been years since I've ever brought this up. But I actually kind of like Shadow Mountain a little bit. Of course, back then I still had problems in the bed. I'm not saying what because it was a little embarrassing. On this day, 9 to 8 years ago, an HIGC Heritage Intermediate grade school in fifth fifth grade. Fifth grade. And that's after preschool. They had preschool. I was one of the first kids. One of the very first kids ever in Korea to be part of a preschool on the campus. Now, when people say that I'm special, I tell them I know. I've been to the first preschool Quita. Trust me when I say to you that Mr. Cooper, the preschool teacher of the campus, of then, I don't know about now. He was a good guy. Sure, when I was young, I treated him like crap, but then again, what do you expect of toddlers back then? Back then, in 2004, things were different than now. Bill Clinton was still in office in 2004. Or it could have been Ronald Reagan. Was it Bill Clinton or was it Ronald Reagan? I can't remember. But I lived to 3 presidents in office as of now. Bill Clinton, President Obama, well, Barack Obama, and now President Trump. Might have been Ronald Reagan if I was born younger, but that's my sister, okay? My sister, she didn't get a preschool. She headed immediately to kindergarten. Need to get more water soon. Look how much I got left. A whole lot left. But anyways, it's been 26 minutes. My live streams are usually like 45 to 35 minutes. Then times were different. Back then times were really fun. Back then I didn't know you guys. Back then I was only the original neighboring kid that lived just across the street from the school. Oak Street, I think it was. Yeah, Oak Street in Coweta. Oak and Pine. What was it? Oak and Maple? Can't remember. It was like Oak and something else. But I lived on Oak Street, down by the Coweta Elementary School. Now, back then, they had two middle schools, the Northwest and the South Side. Those are the two most originally known ones. Northwest is where all the good kids went. South Side's where all the bad kids went. Now, there was also a special school for special kids over at Guida called HIGC. And boy, have I shown my specialty over there. At the Northwest and the South Side, they served normal school food. Disgusting crap. Nah. Especially at Southside. At Southside, all they got was gump. At HIGC, we had better meals. Way better meals than anyone else in their schools. Every other Friday, they would serve pizza. Like, not those cheap crap pizzas that you find in original schools now across Oklahoma. No, not that kind of pizza. Like, I'm talking about like Mazio's, Little Caesars, or Pizza Hut kind of pizza. And boy, is that good. Some of those things. I mean, their pizza over there is. Mmm. And after that, they actually serve us like Big Macs or something from. Big Macs or double cheeseburgers from McDonald's. Instead of Switches, we had Izzy's, which is basically the generic name brand. So, and the Switch is also name brand, but not as much of a name brand as Izzy. Izzy is really good. Izzy is basically your soda drinks. Switches are just your juices carbonated. That's literally what they are, is just juice. Sure, they're more healthy for you, the Switches, but Izzy is where the real good flavor's at. Anyway, Shadow Mountain. Shadow Mountain is where all the kids who ever had problems, aka anger, depression, anxiety, whatever, they were sent there. And there are kids who have been raised there. So consider me lucky for actually being out of there. Sometimes I wish I could go back. I did make good friends back there. Then again, I make friends wherever I go. At Verdigris, I had 5 friends. Peter was one of them. Peter Howard, I think. Was it Peter Howard? I think it was Peter Howard. Was it Peter Howard? Yeah, it's Peter Howard. And then John Smith, where I get the Johnny from Discord from, where I get Johnny from Minecraft, Johnny from Roblox. What was Johnny? Now it's Titanic on there. John Smith or John Howard. Not John Howard. Yeah, John Smith. Me and him, we both played that alto saxophone that you guys just saw. And during that time we had memories, not necessarily good, but not necessarily bad either. There's still memories though. At Kawita, boy oh boy. At Kawita, almost the whole school knew me. Not because of that incident, but because of my father. And my mother. And my sister. Mostly my sister. They always say, "Hey, that's Faith's brother," or "Hey, is that the brother of Faith?" And they're like, "Yeah, that's him." And they just go up and greet me and say hi, tell me how my sister's doing. They don't even talk about me; they just talk about my sister and all that. Of course, it's kind of depressing. Of course, I told them to just leave me alone. If they're not going to talk about me, then just leave me alone. If they're going to talk about my sister and brag about my sister to me, then just do it somewhere else. Not in front of me. Because then it's considered gossip, and I don't care about gossip. Unless it's told by my friends back there. Jordan, Sammy, oh, what was her name? I can't remember her name, but she was like, I know it wasn't Alexa. Alexa was after her. No, she was before. Alexa was before. No, not Alexa the robot. Crap, what was her name? Not Tammy. It was like something that started with a T or something like that. I'm sorry, but if you're watching right now, I'm really sorry that I don't remember your name. Like I know your face, but I can't remember the name. I'm sorry. And then of course there was Colton. Colton Morrow. I think that's what his last name is. Morrow? Not sure. Morrow. Colin, don't remember. But Colin and I go way back. Like right when I moved in, we became best friends, and then he had to move out somewhere. I didn't know where until now, which is where I am. But yeah, I even had a cousin over here that I didn't know of until like a few months ago. Because she literally just called me out and said, "Hey, are you Jared?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, we're cousins." I was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah, you know my uncle, Sean?" "Yeah, I know him. Yeah, he's my uncle." Whoa. Like, whoa. And if you don't know Sean, Sean is my father's cousin, first cousin, and he's my grandfather. Well, not grandfather, godfather, sorry. Not grandfather, God. Godfather. And since the father and the other person are second cousins, that makes the sibling of the father and a sibling of the first cousin are third cousins. So yeah, me and her are literally just third cousins. Me and Pepper, which who lives across the road, not across the road, but like across the land, across from this house. He's my second cousin. I love him dearly. It's just not like love him, like cousin love. I mean, I'm not gay. I'm heterosexual. I have like 5 girlfriends. I have proof. Back then in the neighborhoods, everyone knew everyone. Like they knew exactly where you live. They know who you are. They know what you are. They know who you can be. They know who you would be. They know who you will be. They know everything about you. Whether you like it or not, they will know everything about you. There's one time I lent my kid my scooter. It was like a razor scooty. It was like a razor scooty. You know, there's like the people who create computers now. They used to create they used to create scooters and bicycles and all that when they first started out. Now they're creating Alienware computers and all that. But back then, I gave one of my friends my scooter, and they would not give it back. They said it was theirs, that I gave it to them when I just let him borrow it for a day. And he's like, "No, it's mine." I was like, "I let you borrow that scooter. That scooter is mine." And then I rushed over to his parents' house, told him that his kid stole my scooter. He was like, "What are you talking about? He had the scooter when he came home yesterday. He said he found it on the side of the road." No, I gave him. No, I didn't give him. I let him borrow my scooter for a day, and now he's thinking that it's his. And the thing is, that kid still lives there, in that same house. And then there was this girl that lived at the end of the street, who I dated for like about 2 years, 3 years. Never got a kiss from her. She didn't like being kissed. Her parents wouldn't allow it. So of course that never happened. And then she broke up with me, said that, well, we weren't destined for each other. I'm going to find her again. She was really nice. I mean, her parents can be assholes sometimes, but well, sometimes most of the time they're good, but sometimes they can be plain old assholes. And she is really nice. I still remember her face. Sometimes I see her in Piper or Michaela. Sometimes in both. That's the only reason I dated too as well, so because they remind me of her. My first crush, my first date. One I've ever had. Her name was Esther. Esther Jared. We would always walk to school together and walk back. Like there's a crossroad that's like next to the house. Not like next to the house, but like next to the school. We would walk down that crossroad across the street, go back a little bit over to our street, then just walk down, get the mail because we had our own personal keys for like mailboxes. Like it was one big old company mailbox. Like they created have like these big old silver, not silver, like iron, aluminum, steel, whatever numbers mailboxes. They're like all clumped together like rows, and it had your house and the number on it. Like our house number was 23, so we always got mail in 23, 25, I think. No, it was 30. It was like 34, 35. But every single neighborhood has one of those mailboxes on it. And right next and on those are the numbers of the houses that they numbered. Sometimes I wish I can go back to the good old days. Back when I had no worry in the world. Back when my parents were divorced. Back when I was a bright little sunshine. Just one little ray of sunshine that is pouring down on the rest of Quita. And then there was that tornado that almost hit a few years back. And it almost hit Quita. I'm sure it must have struck somewhere else in Tornado Alley, but I would have been upset if it crashed down Quita. Like, I would have cried. I would literally do anything. Anything. Just to go back there. Back to all my original friends. I mean, sure, my friends over here are great. It's just that sometimes your original friends are better than your new friends. You know? Anyway, I better end it here before things get a little too emotional for me and I start bawling out. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this live stream slash video. If you liked it, definitely leave up a thumbs up. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make sure to hit that notification bell to subscribe once you have subscribed. Don't unsubscribe. I see people unsubscribe from me earlier. I don't want that to happen anymore. I'm looking at you, Sam and Connor. Anyway, hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Enjoy your turkey break. Enjoy Turkey Day itself. Have a wonderful week, everybody. See you guys next time.